Mom, what do you think you're doing? I told you not to come into my room without my permission. That's an invasion of privacy. And you took my earrings again, too. What is wrong with you? You've done this over and over again, and I've told you to stop so many times. I need those earrings for my friend's wedding I was going to tomorrow. Give them back now. Not to mention my dress for the reception is gone, too. You can't just take people's stuff without asking. Are you serious? What did you even do with them anyway? I don't believe this. We only began living together a month ago, and already you've made a habit of taking pretty much everything I own. Just how much of my stuff are you going to pilfer?
Oh my God, Samantha, you're so annoying. You think that I'm going to read all of that? Besides, your house is my house, right? We're a family. We have to share. We live together, so it's only natural that a few things of yours are going to disappear here and there. You don't have to make such a big deal about it. I didn't realize that Stephen married such a whiner.
It's more than just a few things. This has been going on for too long. It's like half of my accessories and clothes are missing now. It's more than just an invasion of privacy. I can't even find them anywhere in the house. What are you even doing with all of my stuff anyway?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I'm doing you a favor, really. None of that stuff suits you anyway, so I'm just helping you out by decluttering a bit for you. Aren't I the greatest mother-in-law ever? You should be thanking me for helping you clean up all that unnecessary junk. It's good to live in the moment, you know?
Decluttering? What are you talking about? It is not junk. I'm still using it. And maybe if you'd asked me first, you would have known that. Like I said, I left those earrings and that dress out because I was going to wear them at a friend's wedding tomorrow. And now they're gone. Besides, Stephen was the one who bought me that dress. It was a present for our anniversary last year. It's important to me.
Huh? Stephen got you that tasteless thing?
The one who wanted to get me something to cherish our memories of our time together was your own son, you know? Don't you care about that? How do you think he'll feel when he hears his own mother was actively destroying those memories? I do not think he'll be happy to hear about this.
Well, when you put it that way...
So give me back my stuff right now before he finds out what you've done.
Fine. Now I understand how greedy and stingy you are. I don't know what my boy sees in you.
Said the pot to the kettle.
What? I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean.
Never mind, I don't feel like explaining it. Just stop going through all of my stuff, please. I don't think that's too much to ask, is it? You don't see me digging through all of your stuff, do you? If you do this again, I'll have to talk with Stephen about this and discuss what we're going to do about it.
Excuse me, Samantha, but just what do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to swindle me or something? I do not believe you. This won't stand, you know.
What is this about now? I don't even know what you're talking about. Can you just calm down and explain yourself? I promise I'm not trying to swindle you or whatever. I didn't even do anything.
Yes, you are. You're trying to get me with one of those gotcha moments, aren't you? You think you can catch me with your fakes?
Fakes? What are you even talking about? You're the one who messaged me about this out of the blue. I'm still not getting it.
That opal necklace and the cameo brooch you had? I tried to sell them to a friend for $1,000, but she complained that they were fake. Now she won't even talk to me anymore. How dare you do this to me? What do you think you're doing, huh? You think you can get away with doing something like this to me, huh?
Wait, what? You're trying to sell my stuff without even asking me first? And you thought they were real?
What do you mean, dearie?
I already told you stop going through my stuff, didn't I? And now you're trying to make a profit off of it without even telling me? Those were resin accessories that I bought from an artist friend of mine. They were handmade.
Handmade? Really? Resin?
Yeah, she took liquid resin and poured it into a mold, then hardened it until it formed into an accessory. She was really good. If you're really good like she is, you could even give it an ore-like texture that looks like the opal that you thought it was. And my friend makes a living selling handmade accessories like that. I cannot believe you sold them without my permission.
So you knew they were fakes all along and you still bought them? I do not believe this.
Well, I wouldn't put it like that, but yes, I guess I did. Although I didn't exactly buy them for their aftermarket value or anything like that. I just wanted to support my friend.
And you didn't think to mention this to me beforehand? I was so embarrassed. You ruined my friendship. I hope you're happy.
Why would I have to tell you that, huh? Might I remind you that those accessories were mine?
I can't believe this. I knew it. You really were trying to trick me. You wanted to ruin my life all along.
What do you think I am, a psychic or something? It's not like it came up in conversation or anything.
What? But you still should have told me.
Besides, it's not like I thought my own mother-in-law would steal my resin accessories, thinking that they were something else and try to sell them. That's generally not something that happens on a day-to-day basis. And if I told you beforehand, I definitely would have told you that I was not on board with you trying to sell them in the first place. Isn't that just common decency?
But I needed it.
And don't think you'll ever be able to do this again. From now on, I'm keeping all of my valuables in a safe at my parents' house, so don't think you'll ever have access to them again.
Excuse me? I don't get it. Why would you do this to me?
If I can't lock my room and keep my stuff safe from my own mother-in-law, I have no choice but to move it somewhere that you'll never be able to reach.
I don't understand. Doesn't a mother have just as much of a right to her daughter's things?
No, I don't care who you are. My stuff is mine unless I give you express permission otherwise.
How dare you? I'm your mother-in-law. You think you can disobey me? What I do with your personal belongings is my business, not yours.
Actually, I was talking to Stephen about this recently, and he had a suggestion.
Huh? Stephen? What did he say? You really talked to him about this? It is such a minor thing, though.
I told you that if you try to do anything like this again, I discuss it with him, didn't I? Well, it happened again.
Hold on, I do not get why you're making such a big deal about all of this. It's just a few things going missing here and there.
They're not going missing. You just admitted that you were selling them, didn't you? Those are two very different things, aren't they?
Oh, well, I guess I did say that.
Anyway, that's not the important thing here. Maybe all the accessories and clothes that I have in this house are too cheap for your liking, but that doesn't mean that they aren't important to me. I have a lot of memories attached to them. If you keep stealing my things and selling them without asking me, I'll have no choice but to leave. Just stop it. I don't think I'm asking for too much here, okay? Mom, where are you right now?
Oh, you're curious about that. I'm actually in the middle of having some coffee with a friend right now. If you need something, you can ask me later. I'm a bit busy at the moment. I don't really have time to talk.
No, I can't just contact you later. There is a situation here, and I need to contact you about it right now.
What is it that's so important that you have to interrupt my coffee date, huh?
There was a really important accessory in my and Stephen's room that's gone missing. Do you know anything about this?
What? An important accessory, you say?
It was inside one of the drawers in our dresser. Do you know anything about where it might have gone?
Huh? Why would you suspect me? That is a bit rude, isn't it? Maybe you just lost it. Don't just instantly doubt me before you even start looking for it.
I'm not suspecting you. I just didn't know where it went, and I wanted to ask you if you knew anything about it. That's all. And I have been looking for it. I've looked all over the house, and I can't find it anywhere. It's only natural that I would ask everyone else if they had seen it, isn't it?
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, that's fine then. I understand what you're saying, but I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about your cheap little ring.
Mom, I never said anything about a ring. All I said was that an important accessory was missing. Why do you know exactly what it is?
Huh? But you said it was missing.
Yeah, but you specifically knew that I was talking about a ring, didn't you? Don't you agree that that's a bit suspicious?
No, I just figured that it had to be. What other accessory would you be so freaked out about besides that?
Can you drop the act already? It's obvious you took it.
Huh? What act? I do not know what you're talking about.
Did you really think that we wouldn't do anything after all the other times that you've stolen my stuff? Stephen and I took measures into our own hands, you know.
Measures? What measures?
We installed a hidden camera in our room, and the footage I found was very interesting.
A camera? Are you serious? You can't do that.
Don't you dare start talking about what is or isn't an invasion of privacy. You don't even have a leg to stand on. After all, you're the one going into people's rooms without their permission and taking their stuff, even after we told you not to do it over and over. That room is mine and Stephen's, and we both consented to putting up that camera in there, so I don't see what the problem is.
Well, why do you care so much anyway, huh? It's not like any of the stuff that you have lying around that house is even worth anything to begin with. So why get so angry? You're not even going to miss one or two of those cheap things if I sell them, right? Don't be so stingy. I'm the one doing you a favor here.
Well, the thing is, that last cheap thing was actually yours.
What? What is that supposed to mean?
I guess I should be more clear. Everything you sell from now on is going to be your own stuff.
What is that supposed to mean? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the fake resin whatever thingy? Because I don't care about that. I'm good without any more of your cheap crap, thank you very much.
What I'm saying is, that ring was bought by your husband. For you.
Huh? That can't be right.
Your 35th wedding anniversary is right around the corner, isn't it? Well, Dad decided to save up all of his pocket change and get you a little something to celebrate the occasion. Although he said it took him a very long time to get all the cash together, that ring wasn't cheap. I believe he said it was like $5,000 or something.
What? $5,000?
He said he wanted it to be a surprise, so he hid it in our room where he thought you wouldn't go. I told him it was a bad idea, but I guess you found it after all. You were really digging through all of our drawers looking for anything of value, weren't you? I guess you must have mistaken it for the resin wedding band I got and tried to sell it, huh?
Huh? You can't be serious.
I'm just curious, though, how much did you sell it for? And to who?
I sold it on one of those flea market apps. For $100.
$100? What a ripoff! Are you serious?
It's fine, I'll get it back. I'll contact the buyer right away and tell him that I made a mistake and ask him to return it.
So, were you able to get in contact with them? Did they agree to return it?
Well, it turns out they actually deleted their account off the site, so I couldn't even message them anymore.
Are you kidding me? I do not believe this.
And they had me send the ring to an alias in a P.O. box, so I don't even know their address or name or anything. Oh my God, I don't believe this. What are we gonna do?
It's okay, Mom, don't panic. Dad actually said he doesn't care about the ring anymore.
Huh? He did? Really? Well, that's good news at least. So that means this will just end up being a funny memory, right? We don't have to worry about this anymore or even talk about this again, right?
I guess so. All's well that ends well.
Great. Your father-in-law is really a miracle worker, you know. I don't know how he does it.
Well, I wouldn't say that you're gonna get off that easily. There's still a matter of your divorce and all.
My what?
Yeah, Dad's writing the papers right now. After this, how could he ever trust you again?
Wait, what? What divorce papers? What are you talking about?
Apparently, you can download them from the internet now. I thought that you had to go all the way to City Hall to pick them up. Everything is so convenient now, huh?
Hold on. This is all so sudden. I don't understand. Why would he divorce me? What is he thinking?
I'd say it's pretty obvious, isn't it? After everything you've done?
Don't just leave me in the dark here, you stingy girl. If you have something to say, then say it already.
It's because you steal and sell off people's important mementos like they're nothing. Why do you think he's had enough and wants to move on from somebody who obviously doesn't care about him one bit? Instead, he's married to someone who would rather trample on people's memories and sell their important things. He told me that honestly, he wished he'd just had that $5,000 back and leave it at that.
What? Where am I supposed to come up with that money, huh? I'm a housewife. I don't make any income. It was an accident, okay? What do you want me to say? I didn't know. How was I supposed to realize that that ring was something my husband bought for me?
Well, you could have started by not stealing things out of other people's rooms and selling them for petty cash.
This is all your fault. Why was it in your room in the first place, huh? What was I supposed to think? I just thought it was one of your kitschy, cheap rings. Anyone else would have thought the same thing, right?
Why does it even matter what the price is? If it's not yours, you shouldn't be trying to sell things without even asking. This whole thing could have been avoided if you just did the right thing for once.
What does it matter? It's your stuff, isn't it? That means I can do whatever I want with it.
You can drag out that tired excuse all you want, but it doesn't change the truth. I've told you over and over again that I don't like it, but you didn't listen. And this time, you paid the price by selling off something that wasn't even mine.
But I didn't know.
If you want to avoid this divorce, you'd better get down on your hands and knees and apologize to Dad like your life depends on it.
I try to call him, but he won't pick up.
I guess that makes sense too. I probably wouldn't want to talk to you if I was in his situation either. Honestly, he seemed pissed. When I saw him, he looked like you could promise him the moon and he still wouldn't forgive you.
I can't get divorced. This isn't right. I don't deserve this. Samantha, please listen to me.
What are you texting me for? We live in the same house, don't we? At least for now. If you have something to say, you could just tell me directly, can't you?
I just need to know, please. You're not really going to kick me out of the house, are you? Anything but that.
Well, I think we've made it pretty clear how serious we really are. Dad and I talked about it, and we decided that if you can pay back the $10,000 you owe us from all the stuff that you stole and sold off, maybe your husband will think about calling off the divorce.
What? $10,000? Where did you come up with that number?
That's the deal. You can take it or leave it. Honestly, I think it seems pretty lenient to me. This way, it's better than having to dip into your joint savings, isn't it? And I think you're going to need that buffer. Well, if the divorce goes through, you won't get much. Pretty much everything you've ever owned is gone thanks to your lavish spending. In fact, that's why you had to resort to stealing all of my stuff and selling it, isn't it? You spent all of your savings on pointless things and you needed to fund your spending addiction. I mean, I'd heard that you had a bit of a problem with holding on to money, but I never thought that you would take it this far.
But I need that money. Otherwise, how am I supposed to grab lunch with my friends? How am I supposed to go shopping? I won't even be able to live.
Well, it's a bit too late to be worrying about that stuff now, isn't it?
What does that mean?
I mean, I heard from Dad that the divorce papers were already signed and ready to go. And 15 minutes ago, he said he was going out for a little walk.
A walk? At this time of day?
That's right, and his walk just happened to take him by City Hall. He went to check on the status of the divorce, and it turns out they've accepted the paperwork already.
No way. Are you serious?
You said you were going to start looking for jobs when you got back today, right?
Well, other people have certainly been saying that, but I don't know about any of this.
Well, you'd better do something instead of just being a lazy old woman who doesn't understand the precarious position that she's in.
What did you just say? How dare you? What right do you have to say that to me, huh? You're nothing but my daughter-in-law. You have to treat me with respect.
Well, you're gonna have to pay back that money somehow. Better get started as soon as you can. And so my parents-in-law ended up getting a divorce just shy of their 35th anniversary together. My ex-mother-in-law moved back to her parents' house, which was now in her brother's name, small and far away from the conveniences she had always been used to up until now. She began working at a factory nearby and was forced to have her brother manage all of her finances. However, despite that, for a short time, she continued to accumulate more and more things and continued to rack up expensive-looking lunch bills. Her brother thought it was strange, so he looked into the matter and found that she had taken out a massive loan for herself. When he heard about this, even he had to give up his sister as a lost cause. With barely $10,000 to her name, she was forced to use the rest of her money to pay back me and her ex-husband. In the end, she was kicked out of her family home as well. The debtors found a live-in housekeeping job for her, and now she's working while being hounded daily to pay back her loans. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. Hope that you're looking forward to our next one.